Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. So I'm just checking my settings for the stream. Everything seems good. I've been doing this long enough that I think I know what I'm doing. I've got the Streamlabs running over here. Seems to be fine over there. I got my music over here. I've got the Twitter control panel and the YouTube one, so I guess it's already here. I was just looking at my intro animation there. I'm like, I need to change that because I'm about to get to Mythic. Not Mythic. I'm about to get to Platinum in Constructed, and it'd be cool to have that as the animation instead of reaching Gold, which I've already done. But I've been so close to getting to Platinum, you know, getting one win away and then losing 3 times in a row. So then you have to win 4 times to get back to that. So then you win 3 and then you lose 2. It's been infuriating. That's why I don't stream my regular grinding on the ladder. I just, I don't want to expose that part of myself that I don't like losing. So I only do drafting, which is a little bit more controllable. I don't know how to say it. Limited is different because, you know, you make a deck randomly, sort of. So I can live with when there's good results and bad results a little more. When I do ranked constructed, like, I know this deck can win. It's just that I'm not getting the cards that I need because the algorithm hates me. But we're going to do, in the morning, 11 a.m., we're going to do the ranked draft. And then at 11 p.m., I think I'm going to do it again because I'm only 1,000 gold away from another 5,000 to be able to qualify. So let's go for it, 5,000 gold. Okay, so we're doing Arena, Ravnica Allegiance draft. Now, there's the Gatebreaker Ram, which is amazing if you're doing a Gates deck. So I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I've never done this deck before. Is if I get more than one Gatebreaker Ram, this would be amazing, and then I'll pick up a bunch of gates. Now I do see Consigned to the Pit, which is destroy target creature, and then it deals 2 damage to them for 6 mana, sorcery speed. Electro Dominance deals X damage to any target, and then you cast a card of mana X or less. That's amazing too. There's a lot of cool, fun things, but okay, let's see about doing a Gates deck with Gatebreaker Ram. That stood out. If we're going with green would be Simic or Gruul. Do we have anything good here? So we have the Frenzied Arynx, 4 mana, 3/3 Ride and Trample, and then it can get stronger. Might be cool. Savage Smash, 2/2/2, then it fights. I would love for that to be permanent, but it's not in this format. Ill-Gotten Inheritance is so much fun, but not the colors I'm looking for. Zertok Goblin, a 2/2 with Riot. That's cool. Yeah, let's grab that. And then over here, I'm going to keep an eye out for the gates. Now, I could do Simic with that Ram, blue and green. If I do Simic, then I can do Quench, Root Snare. Yeah, let me grab that Growth Spiral. And, yep, just started. So I think I'm going to see about putting together... Well, there's Gate Colossus. So let me grab that. Steeple Creeple. So I'm going to try to do gates. So I definitely want this gate over here. And Gateway Plaza doesn't... Oh yeah, Gateway Plaza is a gate. Okay, when it enters tapped, add 1 mana of any color. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to be going towards a gates strategy, which I've never done, but I see people do it, so how hard can it be? Yeah, right. So, Rendhorn for 5 mana, Riot. I can still possibly do some Simic, like just a little splash, so we can do a Quench, but let's go with a creature. Did I hear something? Oh yeah, that was the sound of the card. There's Saruman's Hybrid. Does anyone see there that looks like the classic Bigfoot photo? Remember that Bigfoot photo? Like the most famous photo of Bigfoot that I think the artist Nils Ham was trying to reference that? Because that's what I see. I see the classic Bigfoot stomp. Okay, from here, I'll grab that hybrid. Open the gates. Okay, this took me back to pack 1, pick 1. Okay, I want that gate. Open the gates. Gruul Locket over here. Root Snare versus Quench. Over here we can do a Thought Collapse, but that's double blue. I'm going to just splash blue just tiny. We'll do this cute Sylvan Brush Strider. Look at that, it's actually pretty big. And you gain 2 life. Okay, 3/2, you gain 2 life. Another Root Snare. Back to here, Sagittarius Volley to destroy a flying creature, sure. And lastly, a Quench, okay. Pack 2, Stomping Grounds. Okay, I think I gotta get that because that's gonna help my Gruul deck. Let's see, yesterday you played with your mono blue artifact deck. And you played 2 games and won both. That's amazing. I love to hear that when it actually kind of works and you accomplish what you're trying to do. Excellent. So I'm glad the deck tech's helping you. I'm glad that you check in on how it works. That's really cool. Okay, I'm going to get the Stomping Grounds. Dual mana card. 2/3 with reach might be good. Storm Strike +1. First strike, then you scry. The Crusher. Okay, remove a 1/1 from a creature, and it deals 2 damage to any target. So it's a 4/4 definitely, and then it throws things. Or how about a 1/1 with haste? So I could do a 2/3 with reach for 3 mana. Or I could do a 4/4 for 5 mana. How are we doing on the small creatures? I got a 2-drop and the 2-drop. And then a 3-drops. 3-drops. Let's go with the bigger one, the 4/4. Uncommon. Eyes everywhere. Eyes everywhere is kind of fun. We can do another Erinx for only 4 mana. Thinking of adding Tezzeret, Artificer Master. I would like to hear more of my thoughts. Also, if I add it in, would 1 copy of it be fine? Well, the more you can get of any card, the better, because then you're like more apt to get it in a constructed. You know, if you only have 1, you have a chance at a 1 out of 60 to get it. If you got 2, you got 2 out of 60, which is, 1 to 15 chance. So the more you have of a card, the better. But obviously, with Planeswalkers and Mythics, they're harder to get or more expensive or whatever. So that is something to think about in terms of adding or subtracting. I haven't gotten that many more guild gates. Do I want a guild gate here or a creature? Flames of the Raised Boar deals 4 damage to target creature. Then it deals 2 damage to each other creature if you control a big creature. Okay, maybe. And then the Rendhorn, 5 mana Riot. Okay, I'm going to go with the Guild Gates because I'm still trying to do... Well, there's another Guild Gate. Yeah, let me just grab some Guild Gates even if I kind of see other things because I need to get those Guild Gates. But in this case, let's go with a big old 6/6 Trample. Burning Tree Vandal, 2/1 with Riot. You may discard a card and then draw a card. You think 1 or 2 is fine because you don't want to run a full playset, which would clog your hand. Yeah, exactly. It's a later game card, so yeah, a maximum of 2. That's when because it's more of a mana investment. Yeah, it'd be a later in the game, but 1 or 2 sounds like it'll work. Let's go with the 3/5 with Reach. There's the Incubation, the Boar, which I don't love. There's a Deface, Slimebind, another Guild Gate, Essence, Capture, Scuttlegator, sure. Another Guild Gate or a Spider. We'll go with a Spider. And back here, okay, 4, 5, 6 versus 5, 6, 7. 6, 6 plus Adapt. Rendhorn. Stony Strength. For some combat tricks. Quench or Beast. Another big beast or a small beast, a 3/2. I guess Clear the Mind. And lastly, Prying Eyes, no one wanted that. And then the final, there's Terramander. That one's a fun little creature with, in the deck that I play in Constructed. So, Guardian Project, whenever a non-token creature enters, if it doesn't have the same name as another, draw a card. That might be fun. Regenesis, return 2 things back to your hand. Chillbringer, oh, Wilderness Reclamation. And then... Sphinx for 7 mana, 5/5 flying. Filled Mystic, counterspell plus a creature, but a lot of devotion to the color. Titanic Brawl. How many of these Frenzied Erynxes do I have? I feel like a lot. 4 mana. I thought I had a few Frenzied Erynxes. Okay, that's interesting. I thought I had more than one. I love the art on this one. Gruul Beastmaster. She's totally roaring, just like her little creature. So she's a 2/2 for 4. Whenever it attacks, another target creature you control gets +X. So it's like she can kind of only do it once. We can have the volley. I'm not seeing a ton of removal in my colors, but I guess that happens. And here, Act of Treason. Yeah, steal someone else's creature. Tower defense. Growth spiral. I think I already had one. Nope. Like I swear I already have that card. But it's like I'm thinking of getting that card, and I think I have it, but I don't. How about a plain old 2/2 cat? I nope, it needs to do a little bit more than be cute. Storm Strike, I guess. Over here, Carnival. Goblin Gathering, Ceruli. Back to Regenesis, another Gruul Guildgate. So I really wanted to be able to use the... Gatebreaker Ram, but I only got one of them, so... So we'll work with that. But let me take a quick moment to invite more people to hang out on from Twitter. Let's see who else is there to say hello to. Not a lot of activity just yet. But anyway, okay, so I'm definitely gonna go Gruul. So let's see first of all about removing all of the non-Gruul cards. That goes to 47. $47 cards, 17 creatures. I need to remove some non-creatures. Average cost of 3.6. Let's look through this again. So Storm Strike, nah. Open the Gates, yes. Caretaker, yes. Stony Strength, nah. Root Snare, maybe just one. Hybrid, Defense, nah. Goblin, Act of Treason, the Ram, Volley. Maybe just one. Brush Rider, Locket, Beastmaster, Project, Wilderness. I don't think I've really got enough going on as for instance, and I can't really see, like, I want to see what are my instants. I've only got 2 instants. Only 2 instants would matter, I suppose, for Wilderness Reclamation, but can't you do some tricks with it that you adapt your creatures? Yeah, I need like Arena needs a better way to kind of see your cards better. So okay, that can adapt. It needs 6 mana, but how do you use the Wilderness Reclamation? At the beginning of your end step, untap all your lands. So at the beginning of your end step, so you have to hold priority, right? You tap your mana. You're still in that end step. You tap your mana, but you can only adapt. No, adapting is an instant, so that can double your mana. So I'll leave the Reclamation. I see people using it, and I'm amazed that they can use it, but for myself, I've never used Wilderness Rec, so I'm going to see about trusting myself to maybe make it work. Okay, what I'm going to do actually is, since I've got the gates for it, I'm going to add the growth spirals and see about something else. That those growth spirals, draw a card, put an extra land so I can try to ramp, because I have the gates. Let's see how it goes. That can easily be a dead card. We'll give it a shot with 42 cards. That's not terrible. Let's just see how it goes that way. So, how's everyone doing in the chat? Nice day for you. It's a I have the window closed. Maybe I should have opened the window. I don't know if it's too dark in here. I forgot to open the window. But anyway, here, okay, a bunch of guild gates. Got a lot of mana here, so let's give it a shot. Nothing really as an early play. Nothing quite early, so okay, I can afford to drop these as untapped. Coming in with a shade, fine. Let's drop a little creature here as we get closer to the big things. I guess the big thing is the Scuttle Gator. And they have enough to attack to pump up their shade. Ooh, a 3/1 lifelink, that's nice. No more lands to drop, but let's see what do we want to do here. We want to hold back to block that vampire, definitely. And I don't have any way to growth spiral, so yeah, let's go get our Simic Guildgate, and then we'll drop in a locket. Okay, so this is fine. We are kind of building a lot of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 5 mana versus the opponent. Oh, that's dead. So fine. Okay, got another guild gate. Okay, fine. So if we drop that, we have to tap that. Then we can still bring that with a counter. It probably won't really last too long because they can pump up their shade. So I'm going to get another big hit. I guess the big thing that I'm trying to get to is the 6/6 Scuttle Gator, and then I can adapt it, and I have a huge Scuttle Gator. So how many times can they do this? Just one time. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Okay, so here's a 6/6. Perfect. Of course you're gonna have the perfect card to deal with my 6/6. This is so fake. Okay, so that is so fake. Like, you're joking how perfect that was for them. So this is like when you have to say, like, this is just utterly fake. This is like ready to So I can't wait to play against real people, not these bots that are... You're able to have every single card at every single perfect point. Okay, so we need some good mana. Okay, so here I can have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 mana. What can I bring? Okay, nothing, of course, because they top decked something amazing. Okay. They're about to adapt that? No, that's still going to be a little while till it adapts. Perfect. Okay, so let's get rid of one of these. Okay, so go ahead and pay for it, please. However this works. You had to eat lunch? Well, very good. You missed a horrible game, and here's another horrible one too, so you didn't miss very much. So this deck is not working at all, and it's not working at all. There's no way to fix it, really. Let's get rid of all of the non-Gruul cards. Let me get back to that again. I just need to confirm. So those growth spirals have been worthless. And that Scuttle Gator. What else is blue here? Why do I still have an island? So for a draft, you need to have each person has 3 boosters, and that's the basic way to draft. You just need to make sure that everyone has 3 boosters. Okay, I've only got 14 lands. That's way too low, isn't it? So 4 forests. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Only 13. I think I need... need 17 lands, right? I need 17 lands. Okay, so that's 15, 16, 17. Okay. So that means I need to take out a few things. How many people do you need? You need at least... hello, Jerome. You missed some amazingly horrible gameplay a moment ago, and I'm trying to tune my deck to maybe make it at least one win before I'm kicked out of the draft. So, I'm early today. No, it's 11 a.m. Pacific time. Open the gates. Stony Strength. I'll do one Root Snare. Okay, so... let's see if this does anything meaningful. I don't think I drafted very well today. It might be a short draft, but we'll see how it goes. After that, maybe I'll play some ladder or something, and maybe even Popper if I have enough gold for it, just so that I can do an hour. Okay, so not really a great hand, but I can do a Stomping Ground to bring in a Caretaker. So I have a Defender. Then I'll bring up some mana, and so wouldn't you know it, I have the Colossus, but I have no gates to power it up. The algorithm loves me. Okay, nothing there. Very slow hand for me. Let's see how well they do. Nope, they've already got a flyer. And then I'm just getting some land, so okay. I guess we'll get rid of that. Next time I've got a land for a Balrock. Eyes everywhere, that's kind of cool. Nothing to Treason, so why does it gain control of target creature? I'm not going to gain control of my own creature, so that's interesting. Why does it highlight for me to use it? Now, wouldn't you know it, I'm going to stop getting lands on the next turn, I bet. But they're going to, of course, build up their perfect hand. Wilderness Reclamation, it's good somehow, right? It allows me to double my land. Oh, hello, Landon. Your icon looks different again. So they've got all their land. They've got 5 lands, and they've got a big old humongulous. But what do I have? So there's a way to double your mana with the Wilderness Wreck, right? Okay, great. So now that's a 5/5. So perfect combos, but let's see here. Running out of lands. Perfect. I guess here we can combine to take out that humongulous. Exchange control. They're looking at my cards. I don't like that. Alright, so let's just block that without trample. So it's pretty amazing that I'm not getting any more of my lands. Okay, so I don't think this draft worked out well at all. The first two were a complete failure. The first two games were a complete failure. And here, okay, I'm stuck with no more lands. So I'm stuck at 5. They've got 6. They've got all this amazing stuff going on. This deck just didn't come together. I'm not a big rule player. They're about to exchange control with something. I don't know. At least here we can take out this 5/5 that's giving me trouble, but no, they're going to have a combat trick, of course. So that'll end up... You ran blue and white? Cool. How did that go? Cruel tactic for the long game? Yeah. Once your mana builds up, now I'm stuck on my mana here. I've only gotten those 5, and they've got a ton of mana, where, again, I'm stuck with that mana. So I guess I'll bring in this big old creature, unless they've got... Nope, they've got a counterspell, of course. They seem to have gotten everything that they needed. What does this do again? I guess we'll go in for a few hits because they're at 24 life. They're going to start pinging me a little bit. And they'll be able to steal anything of mine at any moment. They have 6 mana, definitely. Okay, great. So they've got another 5/5. I don't have any way to deal with any of this because... yeah, whatever. Nothing's really happening on this, so... this was a total failure. So, okay, let's go claim our prizes. Let's go crack that pack and see what it's all about. You lost all your matches. Yes! Join the club just like me. Okay, I got 1 common, wildcard, nice, and mirror match. I love the art on that, and it's kind of a fun card, but I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Okay, so am I able to get 500 more? Yeah, if I get 500 more, I can do another draft at 11 p.m. Let me just play a little bit of... I'm just going to play like a fun deck here. I'm not trying to grind at the moment. I'm not comfortable live streaming my regular ladder climbing. It is not fun for me. So I'm going to do some it doesn't matter gameplay. And okay, that's a horrible hand. So with this, Rite of Bells and Lock will be fun. I get a lot of little... so this is a demon deck in terms of that... in theory, I'm going to get a lot of demons. It's just kind of hilarious that... like, nothing is going on with this match for this long. Now, I bet you they're going to have a Destroy Enchantment for my enchantment. No one plays enchantment removal, but the system, of course... Okay, here comes a... The only way that I can handle this, and it's already too late, is if I could have pilfered Imp that Carnage Tyrant out of their hand. But they're about to summon it next turn. And, of course, you know, I didn't get this Imp in time. Oh, they got an Atali. Close enough. Okay, well, I'm about to get a big old demon right here. And right here. but not the Atali. Okay. So they're gonna steal. Here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna attack with Atali. They're gonna steal one of my huge creatures, as luck would have it. And at least I'll be able to kill Atali because I've got a 6/6. Okay, well, I should just quit this one. Actually, they should have brought out their spine back. They should have brought out their spine back because that would have given them a 13/13 Galta, and it would have survived. But instead... Now, Atsakan Seer, return target dinosaur card from your graveyard to your hand, so... Okay, well... Isn't it amazing how the algorithm pairs you against, like, the worst matchups? Because... you just kind of get a sense of things are hilarious. Okay, well, let's kill this thing. And then let's Memorial to Folly something. Let's wait on Rakdos because he might come in and kill when he returns his Galta. But I have a cast down. Cast down won't work against Galta because it's legendary. Of course, this is what I'm saying. I have a cast down, and then of course they've got a legendary creature. So it's like... Well, at least with Doom Whisper, I can craft my hand a little bit. I guess I can cast down when they're about to sacrifice their Seer. I can cast it down first so that they don't get their Galta back. Okay, let's see if that works. They can sacrifice it right away. It's gonna adapt into something. Okay, that's fine. And that's gonna get sacrificed, maybe. Okay, let's craft our hand a little bit over here. Another Doomy, sure. Okay, fine. Yeah, because that's 6/6 flying in the air. Okay, yeah, never mind. What am I worried about? Okay, so no sideboard. I don't have a sideboard in this deck for some reason. Alright, so this last match that just happened was extremely slow for both of us. First win of the day. Yes, exactly. On a game that doesn't matter because I'm just trying to grind for gold. But, okay, we won. We won team. Now, of course, they have their turn 1 play. I have a turn 1 play, but I don't have any mountains for that shock. So how's everyone doing in the chat? Let's talk about fun stuff because I can get too negative too easy, which is not fun for anyone in the chat. Did you guys see my my new video on YouTube? I'm doing a brand new series on snacks. So I've got Snack Chat with VM Campos, and I just released it yesterday, the latest episode. I already had one episode from 2 weeks ago where I was reviewing. So the premise of the show, it's really advanced. I review snacks, and it ranges between chips, aka crisps, and other things like cookies, aka biscuits. And I want to shock that. Please give me one more mountain. And so I review fun things. No mountains, of course. Thanks. So what I could do is I could try to attack. Yeah, let's attack and see if they block anything, because then... Okay, perfect. Perfect. Actually, they didn't block. Never mind. Okay, so Snack Chat. I just reviewed these chips, ham flavored snack chips. So they're literally chips that are flavored like Spanish ham, and they are hilarious because they taste actually like ham. They're nice and crispy. You're going to a magic tournament. That's really cool. How far away from where you live? Oh snap, your seer is seeing its own death. And then here we have, okay. Doom Whisperer. That's a 6/6. What do you have? They have a quit. Okay. Fine. So give me that gold. I got 350. Nice. Okay. I'm getting close. If I can get to the 5,000, I can do another stream. I mean, I can do another draft at the 11 p.m. I only want to do one at a time because I do about an hour of streaming every Saturday, 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. Pacific time. UTC -7. I guess at the moment I gotta change my banners and stuff that say UTC -8 because right now we're at -7. Stupid time change. Let's see if I can get a little bit more gold to have enough for tonight. Maybe that draft will be better. No gruel. Okay, a bunch of fun stuff here. But they go first. Bepisco. That's got to be an extremely... I'm going to screenshot that, because that is like an extremely obscure joke right there, if it's what I think it is, Bepis. Anyone know maybe what that might be right there? Bepisco? Oh, great, they've got their duress. Okay, well, you got a duress. I've got a duress, but a little bit stronger, because I can pick anything. So let's get rid of your... Everything's good here, and you know, they were very efficient there. Oh, okay, they're losing their lands, which is, you know, sad. But let's go eat their critter. And they finally got a land. Okay, so Midnight Reaper. I guess let's bring out a big old 6/6. And then next turn, Whisperer. You have one of those? That's cute. I have one too. And then I'll lull them into a false sense of security. Oh, I attack with a 6/6. But wait a minute, here's another 6/6 in the air. You're hoping you can win on Sunday. Nice. What kind of deck are you going to run at that tournament? Okay, well... Okay. Anyway, so Bepisco, I believe... Let me just kind of look this up because... Okay, now that I see it, I know your meme. Ah, it's not as funny as I thought. Never mind. I could have sworn that was from like a an old Japanese animation. Black and red, or black and white. That's cool. I want to do a deck tech on creating an Orzhov black and white deck for this Ravnica Allegiance. Anyone have some good ideas for that? Throw them out there in the chat there. What's fun to do in Orzhov? I know that, you know, Hydroid Krasis or Gates are the fun ones that people want to do nowadays. But anyone have some fun Orzhov ideas to work with? Hey, I'm playing against the same guy again? That's the algorithm, like why it's the exact same guy again. Okay, let's see if they do their some amazing deck tech with the priest. Oh, they're doing Alenda. That's kind of cool, actually. I haven't seen her at all, really, in a long time. But this is cool synergy right here. Yeah, I'm gonna. When are you gonna go? When did you say you're going on Sunday? Okay, I don't think I'll have that deck tech ready until that time. But I'll try working on it right away to... He should have attacked and then... Where did that card come from? Did they top deck a card? Is it that fake that it is? Okay, well, I guess I'll just quit this because they have their combo perfect, plus a 4/4 with lifelink, so I'm not getting the cards that I need. Let's give that a try again. So with Orzhov, one of the things that I really want to do is put I want to do a playset of Basilica Bellhaunt. That one is the white, black, 3/4 spirit. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card and you gain 3 life. So I kind of want to build an Orzhov deck around that. That's one of the main things. Then I've got to look at the other, fun Orzhov cards in this set. Okay, isn't it perfect that I've got to cast down, but they've got a legendary creature, so I don't know. I don't want to play against this. So you got a Teysa Karlov, nice. Let me remember. What does she do again? She's pretty cool, right? Oh, if a creature dying, it triggers twice. Okay, yeah, that's actually really fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put In this deck tech, I think I'm gonna put a Tesa in, and this card's less than $1 or so, so it might be cool to put more than one. But creatures you control have Vigilance and Lifelink. So I think, let me write that down because I want to do this Orzhov deck, and Tesa is going to be fun, plus the Bellhaunt. This will be a Ravnica Allegiance only Orzhov deck, just like I did a Dimir only Ravnica Allegiance deck. And speaking of the spooky Orzhov, you like my spooky music? This is a remix of Shadowgate. I guess I didn't need that extra swamp. Anyway, over here, so we're doing some Gruul action with some dinosaurs. Okay. Dinosaurs are fun. Let's see what dinosaurs you already have in your hand. Nothing great, plus a Luminous Bonds. I guess. So they're definitely building up for the for something, because they didn't have it in their opening hand. And I'm going to need to goad that Luminous Bonds out of their hand. Yeah, so they got a lot of ramp going on, but Lunarch Marshal Odric? What's that one? That's not from a recent set. I don't think that's how that's spelled. Lunarch Luminous Bonds. Okay, perfect. They spent that, so perfectly fine. Because instead, sacrifice that. Deal damage. You should have saved your... You should have saved it. Okay, Lunarch Odric. Okay, without the K. Yeah, that's over on the Shadows over Innistrad. And he's pretty cool, actually. So... what if I sacrifice this demon to bring in my other demon? Which I'll have to because of the Luminous Bonds that they top-decked. Amazing. And I'm getting a ton of lands now. Beautiful. Just in case I'll bring another demon back. Pay. Like, why does it let me tap it if it doesn't? I'm wasting my time. Okay, so let's see what they get. They really need to top deck stuff. That doesn't help. What's my best card sleeve, in my opinion? I like these. I like the Ultra Pro ones with like a fun design. Nothing too special. And they quit. Okay, so you know, I kind of like going to Barnes and Noble, and I don't know if they have any in your neck of the woods, but Barnes and Noble has some fun. Barnes and Noble has some magic stuff, and I kind of see sleeves there that I don't see in other places. They're Ultra Pro. I don't think they have any. I don't think they have any special name, but they are. They have fun designs. So I go first with nothing that meaningful. Well, here's what's gonna happen. I have 2 cast downs, but they're gonna have their legendary creature, which I won't be able to use. They had to mulligan. Whoops. Anyway, what does Odric do? Legendary. At the beginning of each combat creature... Each combat, creatures you control gain first strike. Cool. Until end of turn, if a creature you control has first strike. Okay. The same is true for Flying Death Touch, Double Strike, Haste. What? That's crazy. That's fun. Okay, well, let's get rid of that elf. Elf on a shelf is dead. That's hilarious. That card is fun. It's a $5 card. Oh, and it's a $1 card. So one of your creatures gets the ability as long as all of your creatures at the beginning of your combat. That is fun. I should probably save those cast out. Nah, actually I should use them because might as well. So they're stuck on 2 lands. Alright, that raptor, who cares? But what I want to do is check what's in their hand. And let's get rid of Gishath. That's really nice. And let's just get rid of this too. Who cares? Okay, well, their strategy completely crumbled, so did they. Okay, 100 plus a card. Cool. Oh, great, I'm at 5,050, so I'll be able to... I'm gonna stream tonight again. Let me do one more game with a different deck over here. Oh, I got a notification on Twitter. What's going on over here? You have 6 decks, so I have all my guilds, shards, wedges covered. Been playing since '97, and you love the game. Oh, amazing. So let me reply to that. Amazing. I played from... What do we have here? Nothing meaningful, of course. I guess we'll keep that for the lightning strike. I played from 95 to... 95 to 99 or so. Okay, so they're gonna do... Okay, they're about to hit me with a Thought Erasure. Played from 95 to 99 or so, and took a big hiatus. I came... Oops, they're not gonna Thought Erasure me. Interesting. And they have no defense against that now. No lands. So worthless. Let's turn the tables on them. I'm going to put a bunch of these hand disruption spells, and it's going to see what happens here to completely shift this deck around a little bit. Okay, I play first, and I got the divest. Okay. Let's see how that will work. Dubious. Haha, Nicol Bolas. But they can Thought Erasure me twice. And they will have enough mana for that. And they're gonna Carnage me, so... Okay, this is like again, this is hilarious. Like, the algorithm is like perfect. I removed their Nicol Bolas, which I could Vraska's Contempt, and then they've got a bunch of Thought Erasures, and like I'm just stuck on lands here, so they're gonna Thought Erasure me again. Like, this sometimes it's like, how does the algorithm even work? Because see, then they're gonna get rid of my contempt here. Then they have enough to do carnage on me twice, and then like I have nothing meaningful really. I've got this which can easily be killed. See right there, it's pausing for a single black. Okay, if they carnage me, then I'll get rid of 2 swamps. Okay, so we both have like pretty dead hands. That's interesting. So because I got rid of his Nicol Bolas so early on, he's like a complete, like, dead hand. And then we'll say an oops. So we'll say oops on that too. This game is kind of hilarious. Just back and forth dead hands. And, yeah. It's kind of hilarious. Now, of course, they're going to get an amazing play right now, and then I'm completely defenseless, and I'm going to get another land, and then I'm going to quit. Because the algorithm is just completely screwed. So they're going to hit me to discard a card. So we'll do that, and this, I guess. Now they will be able to capture my own creature but not kill it.
No fire, no steel.
Okay, so if I don't get a Vraska's Contempt, I'm quitting because, yeah, like this is just kind of hilarious how bad the algorithm is sometimes. And obviously there's hundreds of hours of people streaming and showing how bad it is. So it's like, it's not just people saying, oh, I'm having bad luck. It's like sometimes this algorithm is horrible. And I just played an hour and 11 minutes, and how many games did I play? 7 games, and I won 2 or 1. So it's like, okay, it's not just people whining. It's like, yeah, it's a game of variance, sure, but you just saw right there, like, these sorts of like getting mana flooded so bad, getting mana screwed so bad, like that doesn't happen in real life. It's like, let's be honest about it. And I don't think I'll go to the paranoia of saying this is Wizards intentionally giving you bad plays so that, hey, maybe if I spend money I'll get better cards. I do think the algorithm to give you good draws and all of that, there's just something wrong with it, because you just saw right there again It's just so weird. It's odd because my stream starts at 20 here in Europe. Did you have a time change? Yes, sorry, that's it exactly. Stupid time change for us. Yes, we did. We did have a time change. They gotta abolish that. It's so stupid. Like we're always at negative UTC 8, and yes, we did have the time change. So now we're at negative UTC 7. So sorry, you're gonna have to come back over at 1900 hours or 21. I'm not sure how much it has changed for you. But yep, it's going to be an hour difference, an hour earlier, because yep, the US supposed civilized nation still has let's change time zones to fight the dying of the light. So yeah, that's it there. Okay, well everyone, I've streamed for an hour and 13 minutes. It was not that fun, but fun hanging out with everyone, talk to me in the chat and we'll talk about fun stuff, especially when it's not going fun on the actual gameplay. I'll be back at 11 p.m. Pacific time, UTC negative 7. And I'm going to do another draft. Maybe we'll have a little bit better draft at the night stream. I got up to 5,000 gold again to do one more draft. I'm not going to be able to do Pauper, because I have to make a Pauper deck, and then it's going to cost 250, and I want to save that for the Ravnica draft. And what do we have here? 1 uncommon, 2 uncommons, 2 mythic rares. Oh, I can craft some decks. And I'm at 116% vault, which again is laughable. 1 mythic plus 2 rares plus 3 uncommons. Okay, everyone, thanks for hanging out, and don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, fun stuff on YouTube, Patreon, all that cool stuff. And I'll be back for the 11 p.m. stream. See you next time.